What's going on YouTube? WildLion Games here. What is Football Simulator? It's an indie football game with NFL style rules, uses a physics engine for the player collisions. Is it any good? Kind of. Let's put it this way. Right now, it's in its infant stages. It's hard to tell where it could go, but the potential for Football Simulator is through the roof. Right now, let's be honest, the game is not that great, but with time, effort, will, community support, this has the potential to be the football game that we've all been waiting for since 2K5. And let me tell you why. Would you like a football game that uses a physics engine like Backbreaker, but with more team customization? Or how about a football game with like a dynamic RPG mode where you can go on quests to unlock stadium features and new plays and, fight with fans and make TV appearances and make trades and be in viral videos and improve your players' stats? Does that sound good? What if you had a football game that also supported like online franchise mode and different leagues and virtual reality support? And what if this football game had interactive cutscenes where you could interact with the fans and the media and teammates? What if this football game was also moddable? Well, if any of that sounds good to you, that's what Football Simulator is aiming to deliver. Right now, it's in early access. It's not even a week into early access, so it is very bare bones, and it can look absolutely ridiculous at times. But you have to trust me when I say this, that it really does play better than it looks. Granted, half of the football part of the game isn't even there, as far as like the offense and defensive line just kind of stand in each other's way. The defensive backs make no effort to intercept the ball, they just kind of stand around. Receivers pretty much never drop the ball. If only receivers could be like this in real life. Damn, Jacksonville might have maybe done a little bit better last year if they had receivers that could catch the ball like these guys. The quarterback, you can be in the middle of sacking the quarterback and the ball will still zip out of his hands across the field into triple coverage, and it's going to be complete. There's no onside kicks, there's no play action, there's no pump fakes, there's no audibles, there's no design bootlegs. The stiff arm wouldn't even push over a toddler, and you can moon jump into the end zone like some sort of crossover between Mike Vick and Neil Armstrong. So why am I having so much fun playing this game right now? I've been trying to put my finger on it all weekend. Here I am on a Sunday morning drinking coffee. I've got 10 hours logged into this game already, and I think I have my answer. Football Simulator inspires the imagination, and it gives us hope. The groundwork with this game has been done so well, and all I can do is think of what else they can add on top of their already very ambitious roadmap. I wander around this open world campus that will eventually be filled with quests and missions, and all I can do is just think of more possibilities of what they can add in here, and all the ideas just keep flooding in. I want to go into the gym and be able to bench press, squat, row machine, play the foosball, play pool, play the arcade machine, put some tunes in on the jukebox, order a smoothie from the bar, have a coach's meeting going over scouting reports in the coach's office over here. Football Simulator is the first football game since the release of Backbreaker that has given me hope for the future of football gaming. Someone said in the comments of one of my other videos that we're in the dark ages of football gaming, and I agree with that, man. We are in the dark ages of football gaming. It has been a long, tough road, and I'm not saying that Football Simulator is going to save us, but it's at least given us hope, and hopefully we'll put some of the other games on blast too. Now, before I continue, let's hit a couple things I would like change. I would really hope they add the ability to move the right thumbstick around in this open world mode. It's kind of tough being locked on like right behind your coach, and so being able to look around with that right thumbstick I think would improve the quality of life. Second is on the field, and that's actually moving the juke and spin moves button, or the controls, away from the left thumbstick and over to the right thumbstick. Do what you want, you're the developers, but naturally as a gamer, it's more comfortable control where my player is running with the left stick and then making any special moves with the right stick. It's also kind of fairly industry standard when you look at games like Steep in Skate 1, 2, and 3, Backbreaker, 2K Basketball, NCAA Football. You know, you move your border or you move your player with the left stick, and then you're performing tricks and dribble moves and jukes with the right stick. Those are just kind of like my 2 very quick quality of life adjustments I would recommend, but I'll get more on that in like different videos. But back to where the game is at now. I've had more fun playing this than I have with Maximum Football or Axis Football. Y'all know my thoughts on Maximum. I could barely play that game long enough to get a review out. Like, I was just done. I didn't need to play. I had to play more than I wanted to just so I could get footage to make a review. Axis is okay. It receives a lot of praise, which is well deserved for the franchise mode, but the on-the-field adjustments have been minor over the years, and players just kind of run into each other and collide, and sometimes you even see running backs and defenders just kind of clip through each other and keep running. And despite those 2 games looking more polished on the surface with their animations, under the hood, Football Simulator has its act together, and it just feels so much better when tackling or colliding with other players. Football Simulator is just, I don't know, man. It's fun. It's hilarious. There's just so much randomness that happens in the game that is just downright funny and unexpected. And I realize that it's very buggy, and that's practically because it has basically no animations. And I realize that the game is unfinished. The physics aren't perfect. It's crashed on me a few times, but damn, is this game addicting. And I think this is now proving to anyone that physics-based contact combat sports video games is how they need to be made. There's something about a football game with physics and the unknown that comes with that makes it just that much more exciting. I'm not sure if I'm going to get decked or if I'm going to drag a defender 12 yards or something in between, and it's all organic. It's not some computer system deciding what animation is going to play out when these 2 players collide. There's a little bit of skill in there, there's a little bit of physics in there, and there's a little bit of chance in there. And I love it. I love exploring the gameplay and all the different possibilities it has to offer right now. And to put the cherry on top, Football Simulator is moddable. I'm not talking about modding your favorite NFL teams and players and logos in the game, which is possible, by the way, and it's really easy to do. But the physics engine is moddable. You can load up the different physics presets in the Microsoft Visual Studio and start making tweaks to it to get what you want out of the performance of it. And I'm not a programmer, so I have no clue what I'm reading or looking in when I have it loaded up in the Microsoft Visual Studio, but someone who does can really do some damage here. You can make adjustments to just about everything inside the physics engine, and you can change all the team names and players, and I'm really looking forward to tinkering around with it. And in fact, the community, this game has been out for like 4 days, and the community is so involved. We have already got the Colts made. I've seen the Falcons team done. I've seen the Cardinals team done. Like, the community is already getting involved, sharing content, sharing mods, and it's wonderful to see. The game is available on Steam right now for $19.99 in early access, and trust me, they mean early access. Keep in mind when you watch this and potentially watch other videos, this is a football game in its very raw form. As you can see, there's hardly a throwing animations, there's no catch animations, there's no block or swim moves or bull rush. There's about 100 dislocated shoulders and 70 ACL tears per game. However, I fully trust this game will improve with time, and I can't wait to see what's coming next. I hope we get a decent update sometime this summer, or maybe like by the time football season rolls around, we get like a big update with new animations and maybe some updated physics or something. And but it's promising. It's pretty bare bones at the moment as far as the gameplay goes, but the foundation work is there, and you can see where they're wanting to go with the game, and I'm really excited about that. So go check it out if you want. It's $19.99 on Steam. If you're unsure, just maybe follow the game and see how it progresses and see if it's right for you. But if you can look past the janky animations and some of the bugs, then maybe this is the game for you. And I've had a lot of fun playing it, but I also realized that it's not polished at all. It's nowhere close to being polished, and so that may not be for you. So follow and stay up to date with the news. I'll drop a link to the Discord channel below in the description, so check it out and see if it's something you might be interested. But definitely keep this on your radar, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll be covering more on this game throughout the week in the next couple weeks, so If you want to see more of this, stay tuned. If you want to see more Backbreaker, yep, I'm working on those NFL rosters for this year. And that's it, guys. Y'all have a good week. Peace.